fucking with it right here with who I started with. We something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, H-Ray, Central Coast, mobbing suicide, felonies, arsonists. I step in the booth and cats, I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music, I work hard at this.
That's right, and we're back live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street. I appreciate the beautiful Linda Raza tuning in for this edition, the Tuesday edition, again on Chicano Street. Gracias, you guys. Gracias to all the day oneers. Gracias to everyone in the members only. The members only is the backbone of the pinche community. I'll tell you that. We have a good old time inside the members only. You want to check it out? It's something 99, and it gives you the VIP access to all the content creator fights. I think it's like half price in there. You sign up for the members only, you're paying half price, but that's totally up to you guys right there. And they have the VIP access going to the pelea. So gracias to everyone that's already tapped in. I appreciate you. And if you're listening podcast style, I don't want to forget those that listen to me podcast style. Um, that means just audio. The nurses, shout out to my nurses at Salinas Valley Memorial. Shout out to FedEx. Shout out to UPS. My Home Depot workers. Of course, my day oneers over there at In and Out Burger. I appreciate you guys. You guys could do the same thing. You guys could drop a comment in the chat at any time. At any time I discuss anything, if it's a topic you're interested, you're curious about, you have an opinion on, at that marker, pause the live and drop a comment. But before you do that, just hit the like. We're almost at 13K, 13,000 Chicanos. I highly appreciate you guys. Of course, it's voting day, but we're not just going to talk about the elections today. I wanted to talk about a lot of these celebrity that are coming out that are again trying to group the Rasta and put all of us in una bola, if not trying to brainwash or trying to at least the minimum, at least persuade us on how we should think when they don't know anything. They don't know nothing. That's right, my boy. Denver is in the casa. That's the 702. My bad. Did I get it right? It's the 702 just stepped in the building. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, carnal. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into it because I saw some clips. There's been a lot of these cabrones, and I want to get your opinion on there. I'm not the one all say all, the judge, the jury. This is not a dictatorship, but I want to ask the people this: Are Latinos, are Mexicanos, Latinos? Who are these people talking to when Fat Joe, a rapper out of New York, John Leguizamo, another actor out of New York, who are they talking to when they said Latinos should do this or Latinos should do that? Are they talking about, that's right, the 303? Where did I get the 702 from? Oh, that's Vegas. I don't know, I got my wires crossed, man. I've been making phone calls todo el día, cabrón. And most of them are out of the area code. That's right, the 303. Now I won't forget, cabrón. Let's go. Um, but first, hold on. Give me a second, Raza. Give me a second. Órale, pinche chief. Give me a second. Hold on, hold on. This thing not working? Is this a fucking Chinese brand or what? It says Turn, Turn. Is that not an American brand? Hold on. My. That's like Joe Rogan uses that one. What is it called? What's the one that he always advertises? Uh, 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 Something brain, alpha brain or something brain, right? I just hit the alpha brain right now. Boom. I just hit the alpha brain. So now we're ready to go. Yeah. Who are these cabrones talking about? Fat Joe, John Leguizamo. When they say Latinos, I want to make it real clear. This is just me. Um, Again, I don't know it all. I don't know it all. But when people throw around the term Latino, when people throw around that term Latino, I don't include Mexicans in that group. I don't. That's particularly me. That means when they say Latino, I don't think of La bandera mexicana. I don't think of la raza. That doesn't come to my mind. La raza. I mean, does it to you? So that's what I wanted to ask the people today. So when Fat Joe says, I would be disappointed if Latinos this and Latina, first of all, you in your mansion. And when I say you in your mansion, gente, I'm not saying they couldn't have came up in the gutter. Like when I say J-Lo or whatever, I'm not saying they couldn't have came up in the gutter, but you're in a real cushy position. And if you're not tuned into the community, visiting the community, taking pictures inside the community, day to day, or not in the community, you could be out of touch. You could be out of touch. And then most people are gonna look at you like, oh shit, this guy's just a vendido. He just sold himself. You know, he sold his pinchy endorsement. It's crazy. I want to talk about this too. Well, we'll get back to the Latinos, Mexicans being Latinos. But I seen a clip of 44 Vato. Okay. Pretty big on TikTok. I think he almost has 1 million, man. He has 3/4 of 1 million followers on TikTok. Pretty impressive, man. Pretty impressive. Why do I say that? Of course, it's the internet, right? It's not real, but you do have to put in a lot of hard work in order to get a following like that. It's a grind. First of all, you got to have it. You got to have the X factor. People give a shit about you. You're interesting, okay? And then, be different, obviously. And people that are always trying to copy, that's why they'll never blow up. But it's pretty impressive. 3/4 of 1 million. He's also on YouTube. He's on IG. He did a video. Just did a video yesterday. And it's interesting. I'm starting to, well, first of all, I would like to do a pinchy podcast with this cabron. Because now I know for sure that dude 44 Vato, that he's an independent thinker. I actually think he's from Colorado. Am I wrong? Maybe someone could fact check that and let me know. I think the dude is from Colorado, but I like what the dude was saying. He was saying, isn't it curious how all of a sudden all the major celebrities that could end up on Diddy's list, they could end up on Diddy's list. All of the major celebrities are now coming out and endorsing Harris. Of course, let's not say 44. I'm going to start calling him 47. I'm going to start calling him 47. Let's not say 47 doesn't have major endorsements. Cut it out. You got Elon Musk, who has the highest IQ on planet Earth. You got Joe Rogan, who just came out yesterday, that has more fucking listeners than all of us put together. So major endorsements, right? But it's funny how 44 Vato pointed out, could these celebrities be wanting Harris to get in there? That way they make sure the Department of Justice is in the bag, is in the payroll, and won't come knocking on their door. I thought that was interesting as hell, man. The dude did a bunch of squares and put all these celebrities in all these squares. And I mean, go and look for him on IG, TikTok. The video, I think it was just loaded yesterday. Interesting as hell, different perspective, makes you think. I mean, perfect candidate for coming on Chicano Street. And even if he had a biased perspective, it'd still be okay. It would still be a great conversation. We don't close the doors to anybody, man. We're trying to have that conversation. But I thought that was interesting. I was like, you're right. If she gets in, which I don't think she is, um, then the DOJ would be 100% blanketed. And they could, again, shoot it to someone, right? They could start shooting it to fucking Republican governors or it's funny because hay un dicho. There's a dicho. When they want to put a case on you, they're gonna put a case on you. And we'll get back to Mexicanos right now. Hold on. You know how I get. I just hit the alpha brain. That's why. Um, when they want to put a case on you, they will put a case on you. It's crazy. I mean, some people think that's a myth. No, it's not. There's a saying that goes, "Show me the man, and I'll show you the crime." That means there's something you're doing that if they wanted to, they can wash you up. You just got to be the target in the crosshairs. That's crazy. I know that's crazy. But anyways, Fat Joe, John Leguizamo, on and on, being non-Mexican, and of course, this is the Mexicano channel. This is the Raza channel. This is the People's channel. Okay. So what does the Raza say about that? Are they speaking for Mexicanos? Is this dude speaking? If you're from Michoacan, is he speaking for Michoacanos? Like my father was. If you're from Jalisco, is he speaking for Jalicenses? Like my mother was. Who's he speaking for? So that's why I've always said this is not a new Pinchy revelation, nothing like that. This is not a new nugget, not a new gem. Latinos to me have always been a separate term and a separate gente, referring more to Central, and you could even include South Americans. And you know what? If Puerto Ricans and Cubans want to partake in that, who am I to say they can't? It's not anything I'm identifying with, so it's not for me to even, try to gatekeep. But Mexicanos are we're our own. It's funny how they want to group us together like we're gonna be under someone. We're not gonna be under no one. We're not gonna be under no one. No nos rajamos para nada, cabrones. Anyway, let me get back to some of the comments and then we'll see what's up. What's up, everyone? That's right, Daniel Barry. That's right. Keep your eye covered. Hey, that was a good football game last night, man. I mean, Baker could have had it in overtime, but the Chiefs are just steamrolling, man. They're 8-0. I mean, we got activated McCaffrey now. Dallas is bad now. They've lost, wow, the 3 of the last 4, 4 of the last 5. Raiders lost 5 in a row. Daniel Barry. You'll find that on Daniel Barry's channel. Orale. My daughter wrote a paper on those subjects. Are really? No shit, bro. Serio? Yeah, these things just cross. I don't know why. I just feel like, with the sense of being Mexicano and pride, I see other motherfuckers trying to comment on our shit. I see people outside. Well, all due respect, my bad. I gotta watch my words. It's okay. YouTube half the time they unmonetize anything, probably because of my mouth, but I don't care. But I do care, that for the ladies. There's no kids. All the streams are 18 and over. It's not like the Runner and the Golden Girls over there, which all their streams are for like 13-year-olds. Most of them, you could tell they're high school kids. But anyways, yeah, this is 18 and over. I want a grown conversation. I don't want a bunch of kids here in the comment section. Um, yeah, it's just something that, bro, that they try to, they're trying to knock us, bro. They try to fucking put us in a fucking box, put a label on us, put us in this box and that box. And we say, Charlie, we know who we are. We know where we come from. We know where's the motherland. We know where we were born. We know how we were raised. And these extra labels you want to put on us, you can keep them. Put those labels on your pinchy forehead, okay? You could put Latinos on your pinchy forehead. I mean, all due respect. But anyone that's trying to tell us who we are. You know what I mean? With all due respect, my bad. On the mic, that's right. Salabo 831, that's right, my boy. Rising War, we're just getting warmed up, cabron. We're just getting warmed up. It is election day. It is election day, but I'm not gonna talk the whole time about that. What else do I need to say, man? I got friends that are waiting to make moves. If this doesn't happen, which I think it is, then they can't make the moves. I got 4 or 5 people, gente. People didn't even know this. You know how, you get your houses and other names, ¿verdad? El nombre del primo, el nombre de la prima, el nombre del tío. Tu casa está en el nombre de la tía, okay? Well, we got to fix that quick. And what I mean, we have to fix that is we have to add you to the title. Hopefully by now you got some income, hopefully some credit, but if not, it's okay. As long as you got some income, they're going to reassess the taxes on the pinchy property. You're going to fucking have to pay that in one lump sum or add it to the escrow note. So, and if you don't do that, guess what happens? El tío passes away. I got 4, 5, 6 people waiting. The aunt passes away that signed for your house. Your house is in probate. You just lost your house. So I got people that have been wanting to make moves, man, for 4 years, trying to help the raza out. But anyways, I took down Better Business Bureau. Hater. So someone sent me a clip. Damn. You know what? Fuck, pinche hater elephant. You can't even go out no more. You're banned from LA straight up. Lucky on his episode yesterday said the Banda world tried to do some shit before he went live, play internet games. And that now when he sees them, I'm not advocating anything, it's going to be bad. And then the Banda world makes a video. Am I banned? Can I not go outside? He likes to ride that little wave of what people are talking about. It's all good. Like I said, hey, he can do him. If he has kids, call me up. I'll give you good financial information. I don't give a fuck about the King of Calexico. That's they let him do him. They let him reign in Calexico all he wants. Be the kingpin out there. But it's funny, a little LA placa blasted on you, and Hoodstocks, who's in the heart of it, is saying, "I can't wait to see you." I'll hold. Chief says unite with all the indigenous. You know what was crazy, Chief? Was the sister, they call them in the Brown Berets sisters and brothers, kind of like Christians. The Tina, Sister Tina, she was saying in a perfect world, she would give the land back to the indigenous. And if they did do some kind of zoning, like borders, boundaries, the own people of the land would be the ones to be able to allow that in some kind of political system, right? It's that's crazy, and I like it. It was a different view. Give the people back to the land, and then so what would happen to everyone that's not? And also there in that world, the Güeros that came from Europe would be the ones getting deported. So instead of them sending them back in buses to the border, or because they even drop off Central Americans, South Americans, Latinos who we're talking about right now. Um, but you know what? If I got Central Americans and South Americans in the chat at this point right now, comment below. Do you identify with the term Latino? And also comment, would you be okay if you are South American? Would you be okay if someone called you Mexican or thought you were Mexican? Would you even try to correct them? Is that something you're used to? Those kind of questions popped up. We'll keep it interesting. Unite with all indigenous. That's right. And you know what? There's there's a resurgence right now of people trying to find their indigenous roots. Like they want to know what tribe they come from on the dad's side, on the mom's side. That's why people. Do you remember when I lit that fire about what does your lineage come from? And people wanted to know that because maybe they were mixed. But again, it's like no one is a judge and jury. One all stamp it all that it comes from this side or it comes from that side. But that was a little conversation I lit on YouTube for a couple weeks, and I know because I follow channels and it bounces around and shit. One of my carnales sent me the pic the other day and said all the celebs that endorse Kema. Damn. Okay, that's what I'm saying. 44 vatos said. That's what I'm saying that he said. Hold on, let me see. What's up to this old man? Buenas tardes. Be kind, gente. It goes a long way. Yeah, all the celebs that endorse are on Harris's side. So if Harris gets office, the DOJ is under control. But if 47, who I think is gonna win by a landslide, um, just because the country wants a change, it doesn't even matter who it is. What if it was fucking Warren or Sanders or whoever the fuck? You would want to repeat, or would you want to change if 4 years went bad? I'm just saying that. Yeah, most of them probably went to a Diddy party, man. Probably went to a Diddy party and now they put NDAs on a lot of people that went to those Diddy parties. NDA, no, I'm sorry. There was already NDAs from going to Diddy parties. People are finding that out. Now it just got more interesting. Spiritual Warrior 333. That's right, my boy. Hey, Spiritual Warrior, what do you think, Cabron? You got Fat Joe, Leguizamo. No politics, way. No red, no blue. Not right now, way. Um, do they, when they say Latinos, are they talking about Mexicans? I don't think they are. They're talking about who they're talking about. What's up with the peace treaty? You acknowledge it or just all talk? Oh, you're talking about like behind the walls? No, I don't know, bro. I've been out of touch, man, for a while now, 16 years. Back when I was there, bro, people still had regular blues, way jeans and Folsom shirts, buttons. The way they're dressed right now, I'm glad I retired, bro. Before that, so as far as the youngsters going, Salinas, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. I talk to them every single day. They're for war. They're for blood. They're for not letting it go. The only way it's gonna end, bro, is if everyone woke up one day and just said, you know what, we can let the bad blood go, and we don't got to push the neighborhood no more. I don't think it'll ever happen, but I mean, really, that's the only way it'll ever end, bro. So I have a members only story though when I went to Monterey High and broke up a peace treaty. That's a funny one. You just reminded me. It's in the members only though. Imagine when the president is a 69. Hitter elephant, bro. You can't even go to LA no more. That's gotcha, man. You got banned from LA. Watch all the watch. Now that I said that, all the other channels make captions. You banned from LA straight, and you think it's a joke, bro. And I know that's not the real you, wait. But hey, Banda World, you think it's a joke, bro? What did I say? Just the talking shit model. One day knocks on your door, man. You thought Alvin had it bad when he duck whack 100. They're gonna be knocking on your door, man. And you ain't gonna. We'll understand when you don't go live for like a month. All the bruises heal. They're talking to Puerto Ricans, bro. That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. I think so. I think we agree. They're not talking to Mexicans. They're not talking to Mexicanos, but there's people out there that get it twisted and say, nah, nah. It's everyone. Brown, melatonin in your skin. No, it's not. He's not talking to Mexicanos, man. We fly the bandera mexicana. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. Actually, seen Karina Powers. She was they're on the bridge yesterday. Was it the Marina Bridge or the Monterey Bridge? She's the chairwoman for the Republican National Hispanic Assembly. That's big. She was in Washington with Trump. All of that. She had the Chicano flag last night. I would think she would have had the U.S. flag, because obviously the elections today and all that. And the wife is getting ready to go with them. They're about to go tear shit up for Trump. What was I gonna say? Oh, she had the Chicano flag, and I was like, "That's right, amiga. That's fucking right." The half U.S., half Mexican flag. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. You know what I mean? I got to do at least one fight and walk in with it. My last fight was actually with a Boricua. No lie, no cap. In 2019, and I went to his home. It was his gym, his home, his gym. That's that 10-second clip I put on YouTube. And he was a southpaw, a little bit shorter. I've always been taller because I'm 6 feet. Hold on, let me get a drink. I'm thirsty. And cemetery looks beautiful, man. Nothing but orange. Yeah. Talk about pride, cultura. Look at that. That's right. I'm voting for Jill Stein. Oh man, those are Jewish names, huh? Stein, Scheinbaum, Steinbrenner, the owner of the New York Yankees. Um, he has not 2 digits, multi-billionaire, but he's more than that. What's the next one? 100 billionaire. Tax brackets, cabrones. There's tax brackets. See what's going on here. Hold on. That's right. All good, HC. I think Fat Joe was on. We're talking to the Rasa. Yeah, yeah. So that's what they are, right? I don't even claim to know what they are, but they were talking to Boricuas. But when they say Latinos, it blankets people to make them think, oh yeah, us. Oh, he made fun of us and all this other. Ain't no one make fun of no one, but don't include us. Like people try to include us all the time. Like I kept saying on Alvin, that no, every time Alvin would go do a podcast, Mexicans, and who did he call Mexicans? And it's like, wait a second, we already got enough that we have to deal with. We've made a lot of progress in the last 60 years. Don't try to take us a step back and bring us in your pinchy wars, man. Handle that shit. That's why you never learned that. Juvenile hall 3 times. That's why you never learned that lesson. You handle it on your own. Don't be the one that says if one jumps, we all jump. Trying to fuck off someone's out date for your feelings. That's right, you guys. What taxes for rich? That's what we saw. I'm not sure what was. Let me see. I went off track, man. My bad. Post that again. Damn. Okay, here's Risky coming in the casa. Can you call yourself a proud Mexican when you're okay with closing the border door behind you? Can you call yourself a proud Mexican when you're okay closing the border door behind you? The motherland will recognize it. Ooh, that was a good one, cabron. Right below the belt, cabron. That was a liver shot. We call that in the gym the G shot. The G shot is when they're leaving their body too much open and their body is softer than, their body is softer than Charmin and shit. Boom, hit them with the G shot they never expected. It's right below the elbow. So Risky saying, can you call yourself a proud Mexican when you're okay closing the border of the motherland will recognize you? I mean, the argument there is, do you want to follow the law or not follow the law? That's pretty much it. Do you think people should sign up? Hey, what are we complaining about? Within the last 60 years, we've had 3-4 generations uh, of our familia already here. It's really a non-issue. Ain't talking about the border and shit like that. We talking about the border. That's why we saw. What do we see, cabrón? I don't know what we saw. All right, let me see. That's right, ¿qué onda? That's right, Hispanos and Latinos. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Gracias for tapping in, man. 4 away, black and teal. The black and the teal. Oh, that's all shark right there. Hey, Mikey, if there's another J Sticks, would you go there? J Sticks, would you go, bro? I'm fucking blank on that one. I'm blank. It was the alpha brain is not working right now, bro. Oh, well, let's get back to Risky's comment. That's where we're at. Chingo. Let's go back to this comment. So, again, it's just what the fuck? How does this even pertain to us, bro? When they're only bringing this up every 4 years. So for sure, this is not we don't talk about this for 4 years in a row. We talk about it during election years. So let's talk about it now. Okay. Either people come or they don't come over the border. All of my family is here. Me vale. But I'll tell you what. If they build a Great Wall of China over their way, there's no kids that are gonna get snatched up. There's not gonna be any more. And my cousin caught 3 bullets. He was border patrol, customs, and border. He caught 3 bullets at the border, bro. So what I'm telling you is fact, but you don't have to believe me. You know what I mean? A lot of people lie, I guess, on the internet. People believe them, or they tune in for entertainment. They're coming in buses of women and children, bro. That's the trafficking aspect of it. But for the last 4 years, it's mainly been just a lot of grown ass men with backpacks. And so that's it, bro. That's where it dies right there, man. Because I don't, unless we're talking about the kids or the women that are getting trafficked and assaulted and the hundreds of thousands of R cases that they haven't even researched or have resources to even try to solve for women that got R'd, then I don't even want to talk about the Pinchy border, man. You wouldn't be here if your husband didn't break the law away respectfully. Yeah, you won't. That's true. But again, I'm here. I'm here now. Like Chito Rana said on his interview, we don't got to learn to swim no more. We don't got to learn to swim no more. So, but when they hide, there has to be a fucking movie called, what is it called? The Songs of Freedom. There has to be a movie made to bring attention every couple of years to this. And when they start naming something else, a pandemic that's nothing even close to it, I'm telling you, they're the real diddlers. And most of them are Democrats. Just keep it a buck. Just keep it a buck. Yup. Trump, nothing stops, cabron. Yeah, that's right. That's right. January 6th was last time's transfer of power date. I think it's the 20th this time. Wait, so the 20th of transfer power, man. And if you mean what happened on that date, there's fucking already videos. The cops were walking these dudes through the hallways to put them in position to start rioting. What do they do? They're what are they called? They're called what the fuck are they called? Agitators. You know, because if you're in a parade in the middle of the street like the LA, like the Dodgers just won, if you're right there with the Dodgers, everything is cool, everyone's on a vibe, everything is firme, no one's gonna get out of pocket. Which I mean, only really the youngsters get out of pocket. But all of a sudden, someone starts, throws a Molotov in a pinchy business. You're like, hey, what the hell? That's Jose's Panaderia, man. That's a Rasta owned business. What the fuck are you doing throwing a Molotov there? Those are professional agitators, man. It's crazy. Jimmy says, ¿Qué onda, cabrón? Salud. Hey, I appreciate you for hitting Chicano Street, cabrón. I appreciate you, man. Tune in, man. We got weekly lives. The Wednesday show is at home base. The Friday night show, the Sunday night show. Sunday's mostly for music. That's how we cap the week off. But I appreciate you, Jimmy, man. Stay tuned, cabrón. Are Latinos, Mexicanos, in my opinion, absolutely not. They're other rastas. But just like someone said, it could be Dominican, Puerto Rico, whoever wants to claim that. But don't put us the label. Don't put that label on the raza, Mexicanos. I'm just saying there's a clear distinction. That's it. Chicanos, I would, argue the same. When people try to say this is Chicano, I had to check it. When now people are saying this is Mexicano, I had to check it. Mike is the voice of the hey, some kind of platform, huh? I think there's the kind of platform where people post, and then someone makes the phone call and hey, take it down. That's a bad look. And there's a net banging fucking mesa somewhere on the internet. It ain't happening over here though. Mo, why do our own people forget about the mass legal migration in Texas? All of us needed to jump a fence because that's not on the news. When something's going good, you don't hear the news is there to report bad things, negative things. 90% of the news is negative. You only remember that and to keep spreading that. You don't remember the 10% that they said, well, this lady won an award in the community because she's been there for 50 years and passing it on to her granddaughter. And you hear that and you don't remember that little segment because I was at the end the last 5 minutes. But I'll hold. But no, Mo, just to let you know that they are. What I do remember is that they where the wifey's parents are from Mexicali, they did that whole border new cement everything. And guess who was doing it? The Raza. The Raza was happy to do it, man. They were getting paid. I'm telling you, I'm being real. I'm being real. We went to Chicali. Of course, we go every year, like twice a year. And they were building the border wall. They're making the whole, and now the lanes are wider. They're faster, more efficient. They even got like a tunnel going down. It's a whole new linea, and everyone that is there knows the truth. That they made it more efficient. But what was the news saying? It was racist. I'll hold. Raza don't stop, won't stop. Nope, just like the burpees way. The burpees every morning, máquina, is it don't stop till the casket drops. That's what X-Rated said. January 6th is mass entrapment, like when the Casa finally. Yeah, that's great, bro. But the own cops are doing it, man. The own cops are doing it. This is a scandalo that only certain media outlets talk about. And we might even get the fucking channel knocked down. I mean, the video knocked down, demonetized. The own Judas are doing it. Why? Someone's payroll. Someone's payroll. Keep that a buck. Going on 6 generations. Damn it, man. Imagine your sixth generation, though. Artie Marin is like that movie Mi Familia. The dude died, and on his headstone, he said, uh, El Californio, but his name, Alfredo Vasquez, whatever. He said he was born here when it was Mexico. And as I lay here, this is still Mexico. Some people believe that. Some people want the land back. I respect it, man. Let's talk about it. Mikey Locks Saludos the Motown. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you, carnal. I really, really do. Gracias for tapping in. Get some fresh air. Took a little break right now. I had to get some water. Hold on, gente. Give me a second. That's right. The Motown's in the casa from day one. From day one, carnal. I know you've been in the house. I appreciate you, cabron. I'm gonna see you at a fight pretty soon, cabron. I got something else cooking already past this Thanksgiving. Just know that. Thanksgiving, it don't stop. You know what I mean? The ball is rolling. Again, I would have liked to make other contracts. Like I would like to make a contract with Lucky and Banda World since they just got into it yesterday. And Lucky says they tried to sabotage his live before he went live with his guest yesterday because I guess his guest and Banda World, they know each other or something. And it went bad and he banned him. Basically, he said, when I see you, I'm going to see you. But anyways, I appreciate you, cabron. Come on, we got Middle Eastern claiming Mexican. Oh, man. They're brown, cabron. No, just kidding. They're brown. No, I mean, hey, they're razas, Middle Eastern too. Fuck, they can speak for that, right? You know what I mean? And then and I get this new ideology way where it's like say you go to the Bay Area, there's a lot of mixture, diversities. There's, there's Middle Eastern, of course, there's Africanos, Mexican, whites, but it's a melting pot, right? Maybe they don't even consider themselves Middle Eastern. Maybe it's just like Bay Area. We're Bay Area, so I get that too. I get that, but someone got to just keep it in check. You know what I mean? Because then all of a sudden someone will get into a wreck, then they try to throw it on the raza. And then I got to step up and be like, no, that's not a raza issue. The border, okay, we'll talk about it every 4 years, but it really is, it's a non-issue when it comes to politics. There's always going to be immigration. You just don't like how people are coming across. Let's keep it a buck. That's the only issue is how they're coming across. They don't want to get in line and fill out paper, and they're climbing the mountains. I'll hold. Hold on, Mikey. What's your thoughts on Lefty and Kendrick performing their song with Kamal tonight? It's a check way. I mean, we don't say it's a check way. I don't agree when Lefty, and I believe he's just very misinformed. He's a misinformed voter. Let me let me just keep that a buck with Lefty. Why? Because he said I'm Raza. Of course I'm a Democrat. Well, that might have been like in the days of the United Farm Workers and all that. Until we started seeing even Cesar Chavez, all due respect to the legend, icon, pioneer, he was off a little bit on some socialistic ideas, but we learned from our forefathers. But Kendrick, he's Africano, right? I think it's today. Candace Owens was dropping the last episode. This is crazy, gente. She's dropping the last episode, Candace Owens, today on why Kamala isn't black. Again, I'm not speaking for the black community. I'm just saying Candace Owens said it. I believe Candace Owens is African American, which gives her room to speak on it. But maybe someone can correct me. I don't know. It's just a check way. It's just a check. So they're performing for a check, right? Serio, what do you? People got mad at the food community's top host top 25 rappers list. I mean, to me, let me go back to this. Lefty, what did he have on there? He had Impact was the last one. Skills was the middle. And what was the first column? Anyways, Lefty to me is sixes on all of that. But he gets like a 7 or 8 on Impact, but it's because he had the marketing machine behind him. That was it. That was it. Chrissy says, that's why I say Mexicanos should be given the legal ability to work in the USA. But Trump calls us some foul shit. Don't put that jacket away. causes some false shit. How does that sound, way? It's funny when you see captions saying he dissed the whole people. You really think anyone with a high IQ during election season, especially campaigning out on the campaign trail, is gonna do some dumb shit like a comedian? No way. They're not gonna say that. It's the twisting of the words, etc. Right? But to each his own. That's what you think. Way. I told you I got people waiting to make some moves, man. Some righteous moves. They're on standby. Sicaru says this. I appreciate you. USA people assuming everyone legally crossing our Mexican straight lies. They aren't us. Hello. Hello. Statistics show it's less than 15%. That's a conservative number. That's a softer number. People have said 12, 10. I rather err on the side of caution. 15%, bro. 10 million, 11 million estimated grown ass men in backpack register to vote blue. Register to vote blue. How do you register them to vote blue? Put some money in their pocket. Put some money in their banks every single month. Wait till that scandal comes out. That's crazy. Joe Rogan already exposed that. That's crazy. But anyways, he says talk about the Alamo. Chingado, man. The Mexican-American War. There's people to this day right now, Mo, that say they want the land that was lost during the war to be given back to Mexico. People call that land that was lost, they call it Aslan. They say Aslan is in that area of New Mexico, Arizona, etc. Right? They want that land not because that, not it's not like a Jerusalem thing they're fighting for, but that to give the land back. And I'm like, okay, well, I do know the U.S. The generals were probably better, and yes, Mexico was already battered and beaten. They had the Spanish to fight. Then the French hit the Pinchy shores, and then we had to go to guerra with them. We're bleeding, and then here comes an army that just literally has been building and building and building. And these Pinchy generals, which, I mean, to be a general, you have to be the baddest of the baddest. I mean, the baddest of the baddest. Not everyone is a general, I'll tell you that. These little captions that call influencers generals, I'll hold. Darlene Aragon, I appreciate you, amiga. We know who Darlene voted for. Woman for Harris. She's got the shirt on. The countdown right now, there's a lot of different channels. The countdown is at 4, 5, 6 hours. That's a regular election. That's a regular election. Regular elections get called. The last election, which is the most controversial one, took 4 days. That has never happened. There's no excuse you go 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. There is no excuse. That could have been absolute tyranny, but it wasn't, because people don't want to tear up, their motherland and shit that they made all nice. They probably got the guns too. They got gun for gun, or maybe more gun. Just remember freedom of speech, the First Amendment. The Second Amendment, cuetes, having firearms, is there to protect the First Amendment. Because in other countries, when you said something, you'd get arrested, you'd get shot. And here they said, no, you're going to say what you want. And then the cuetes, if anyone wants to tell you no, blast them. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that, cabrones. Cálmase. Darlene, hey, that's right, Irony. I appreciate you, my boy. All right, let's get back to it. So, Latinos, yeah, Fat Joe speaking for Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, or Leguizamo speaking for Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. I'm not sure. Cuba, I'm not sure, all due respect. But Mexicanos, that's not in that basket. Our main concerns are the economy, the numbers, more money in our wallets, saving, buying homes. And our second concern is safety. We don't want our daughters jogging on the fucking streets and they don't make it home. We don't want our daughters, disappearing when, God forbid, I'm not even going to say that shit no more. We want safer streets. That's it. Who can argue against that? I'll hold. We would have got it back. We would have got the land back if we would have been united since the day we lost it. What started happening then? I'm just guessing. I don't know. Politics, they started dividing, right? Because the time of the revolucion, like with Pancho Villa and all them, it was crazy. You had so much infiltration and spies. That's how Pancho Villa got whacked. They set him up. They set up Pancho Villa and they set up Zapata. Both of them got whacked. Both of them got the drop on them. So there was so much divide, right? Because that all these parties now, Mexico goes from 1, 2 rulers. It was almost like a dynasty monarchy, and now there's like 9 parties. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Mikey, Rising Warrior with a pinchy. I already know he's gonna stab me without even reading the comment. I already know he got the fucking Sidian. He's gonna stab me already. Mikey, do you okay with Trump doing mass deportation to everyone? How he has put it illegally, that would tear millions of families apart. Well, cabrón, I mean, how am I gonna answer that way? How am I gonna answer that? And I put myself in the parents' shoes. How am I gonna leave the country and the kids here? Am I saying that's right? Hell no. How could I say that's right way? It's not even funny. You know what I mean? You want to talk about that? I mean, that's already been going on forever. But you want to talk about the deporter in chief? We don't want to talk about him, but he had 2 terms in office, and he ended up leaving his own Rasta community worse than when he entered. So am I okay? I'm just, what did I just say like 10, 15 minutes ago? I'm like, hey, they're bringing this shit up every 4 years. Let's not get lost on the border. Okay. People are going to migrate and some are going to hit the montañas and that's it. So in a perfect world, I wave my wand and there'd be a system that works for everyone. Right. But the people that do shit illegally, what's going to happen? Way? Well, every time I did something illegally, I was in Department 1 way. I was in Judge Phillips Department 1. If you go Department 1 and it's an afternoon arraignment, it's a commitment. You're getting committed way. Darlene, that's right. Nothing but American flags. That's right. Yeah, shout out to Karina Powers, man. She had the Chicano flag yesterday. I thought she was gonna fly the U.S. flag. It was a Chicano flag, but she knows what's up, man. We're all immigrants. Man. That's true. Then there's that argument, Darlene. Well, then who does the land belong to? So we should just undo this whole title and deed system and how we're gonna reallocate the land. How are these coalitions gonna form? That means one coalition is the indigenous people. The other coalition is Europeans. Another coalition is Mexicans. Another coalition, you see what I'm saying? And how does that work out? It's crazy. Someone should make a movie about that. It's years and money to be legal. We need more border patrol, judge, lawyer. We need a faster system, you mean? A faster system to assess, hey, what about the people that have been here already paying taxes for a lot of years? Come on, they've already acclimated already to the system of paying taxes. They're just happy with the higher wages and better quality of life for their families, so they want to stay. They're not sellouts, but a faster system, I know what you mean. They do have a cap, though. I think there's a cap, how many every year and all this other stuff, right? You better thank somebody. Damn it. She hit a Bishop Eddie Long. Rest in peace. That was a bad preacher, man. Bishop Eddie Long was a bad preacher. You better thank somebody for that job. You better thank somebody for that. No one cares what Candace Owens says. Damn. Yeah, no way. Fuck. She has like a 400 IQ. Wait, calmate. Hold on. Most people don't even know who she is. Well, that's true. Why? Because she's shadow banned. Wait. Why do you think? Wait. What happened during COVID? Wait, to all these doctors, and all these people. I know for sure one doctor. I know one doctor for sure that got his whole license taken. He was a holistic doctor. It was during COVID. They shut him down. No reason. The government says so. I'll hold. But she has a high IQ. You to say something. She'll tear me up. Wait, she'll tear me up in a debate, man. About certain things. About certain things, right? About the raza. Yeah, I'll run laps around her. La Kamala Tamales is Middle Eastern bloodline. 100%. Today, Candace is dropping the again. She's a studiosus woman, cabron, for saying that no one listens to her. She's just dropped the whole three, and of course, it was in, como se dice, it was a timing thing. It's the elections way. They're throwing, you know what I mean? They're throwing, um, chingazos right now. So it was a coordinated effort, right? Okay, and so she basically is just pointing out that they moved to Jamaica and their Middle Eastern bloodline. But it's so imagine a candidate that gets in on pandering and lying. But then some people will say, yeah, they're all like that anyway. They all go to each other's Christmas parties and those fancy dinners at Washington and get paid. I know. Politics is just one level of shit. That's it, man. That's it. It's not even who's controlling this world, to be honest with you. Caesar wanted help for the Chicanos here in the States. He was against illegal immigration. And there's even a video of him calling Mexican wetbacks. Absolutely. And that's why he said we learn from our forefathers, way. We learn from our forefathers, right? You know. And as far as him saying that, that was kind of hard and crazy. But is that kind of like I heard growing up, paisas, jaggers? Is that the same thing? It's crazy. Well, can no one? I mean, you could tell me that you're offended by it and all this, but guess what? I'm brown, so at least I have the experience to talk from. So yeah, it was sad when we would call him that, and my mouth still fucking the Chicano comes out every once in a while. Moves are being damn. Julio Solorio says the ones that are running the chessboard. He said moves are being made, or no, he's the move maker. Cabrón, we don't even know you're the llavero and shit. Moves are being made. When Joker said, "Oh my gosh, I don't know what's gonna happen on YouTube right now," it just exploded on Friday. I'm like, fucking drama queen. Okay, he's probably wearing a thong as he's saying this, right? A tanga. I don't know what's gonna happen, but phone calls are being made. You, damn, that's a capital U on me. You gonna hit me with a capital U, amiga? Come on, no, it's okay. I'm just joking around. No, I'm feeling good now. And then we're gonna wrap it up in about 9 minutes, gente. You can't deny that Trump has said racial remarks, spoke about getting revenge on his opponents, and he has said he wants generals like Hitler. Damn, that's a super edited. I mean, to come to that conclusion, all due respect, amiga, all due respect, to come to that conclusion, that there are some edited clips that had to have been believed. I mean, there's some edited. I say, let's go to the stores, let's watch the whole thing. But the raza sometimes is lazy. We don't want to watch the whole thing to get the whole context, but we'll listen to the 2-minute clip. And I want to hear something because I want to know too. I'm not even ruling it out. Shit. You think I'm going to back up someone that's a weirdo? Now, someone did say assault or something like that. Well, come on, gente. With 5 indictments, you don't think by now an assault would have came up? I'll hold. Don't get a name like Stonewall. Damn, General Stonewall. It's kind of a strong name, though. You know what I mean? Back then, they had like strong names and shit. Now it's kind of like the names that the name of the kids nowadays, they sound like fucking galaxies. They sound like galaxies and stars and who knows what kind of game they're giving now. I'm still a junior. I'm my father's name, and my sister is the same name as my mom. So I still come from that bloodline where our parents named us after them. You know, I'm Mexican. You know that way. Aslan precise location is Victor Vachingado. But if you look that up on the internet, bro, you got a million different answers on the internet way. But what is it? This majestic place that people want what? Or is it just say, fuck it, let's get a ranch out there, huh? Just to say you live there, huh? Then once they find out where it's at, give me a call, way. Ahí te compro un ranchito, way. I'll get your ranchito for you, and you could retire in Aslan and, do the house. And, well, the queen, obviously, the woman, she's the queen of the house, so she's going to decorate and do everything she wants. But get yourself like a little man cave in the back and blast that whole thing wall to wall. And then you're going live from Aslan. Imagine that. Imagine that. Shit, I might have just prophesied my next studio. Dallas Cowboys for life. That's right, my boys. Getting kind of rocky in Dallas way. Is it 3 out of 5 now or 4 out of 5? The Raiders for sure have lost the last 5. This is the second half officially of football, the most important half. I don't tell people to get it twisted. The team's in shambles. You got un chingo the injuries. You lost key players. The second half is when it's time to shine. If you don't shine the second half, they're gonna start thinking off season. And then what happened to everyone telling Jerry Jones he's gotcha for not paying Dak? Jerry Jones might have fucking lost 240 million. That hurts, way. Or not lost. Well, you could say lost, but paid 240 for a bench warmer. Some people are saying put Trey Lance in, way. They're saying put Trey Lance. But anyways, I don't want to make it a football one. But that's one of my day oneers, cabron. Man, I regret we didn't run into each other at the game way. Oh, you know which one I'm going to next way? I haven't even announced it. I'll announce it right now. Fuck it. I'm going to the Rams. It's December 12th. It's a Thursday night way. I'm gonna go to the Rams. I wasn't too excited, like this is this big game or anything. To me, playing the Rams is like playing the Cardinals, you know. But it's my brother-in-law's team, you know. So with all due respect, with all due respect, after I clown it, you know, uh, no, we're gonna take him. He doesn't even have to pay. We're just gifting him because he's a good fucking dude, man. Who's a hard, solid, blue collar worker, who's never missed a day in his life of work. And the jale that he has right now, my oldest brother in law, I got him in that 20 years ago. What a trip, man. God's been good, man. Mikey, why do people who support the orange buffoon, Rogan, Candace, Musk have credibility, but those who support Harris don't? You are force feeding the raza their right wing fascist shaking my head. Am I way? I see that. I see both. Well, first of all, way, I'm not gonna be standing in front of the Lord, way, and believing some of that shit, way. I just can't. I have personal convictions. When I googled it in 2017, left believes what the right believes. I put that shit on my monitor in my office on a split screen. On a split screen. I said, okay, this is what the left believes, and then I said, okay. Immediately, my eyes went to the right way because when you don't have God on top, way. I mean, imagine telling a Mexicano, hey, we want you to take God out of everything. How would that conversation go away? You're at the rancho, you're visiting. You're the pocho, you visit, you know what I mean? Once a year for Dia de Muertos, you go back to the rancho because it's the fiestas, right? You stay a couple weeks during the Dia de Muertos fiestas, right? And then I already just remembered a meme that's funny. You know, the dude and the family's looking at him like, fucking chirujo. But anyways, respectfully. Um, Bro, some of those things, it just they don't align with. So I said, okay, God, okay, I get that one. Then I look over here and I'm like, uh, you can't say what a woman is. And then his and that, boys in bathroom. I'm like left, right. And I'm like, okay, yeah. I'm not gonna go in front of the judgment seat way and be like, you know what? I said kill all those babies, way. Respectfully. And other things. Sad morning for hey, so you're saying what about all these women? Let's just, what about this? What about the women, respectfully, that say they're all gavachos or racist, right? All the gavachos are racist and they all have gavacho husbands. Is that, what's going on there? Love knows no boundaries, but you're going to go on a pulpit every time and scream this on every single interview you for the next 4 years? It was just a thought. It was just a thought. I don't even know why that thought crossed my mind. Mikey, Paisano Mikey, are Mexicans hardworking, bro? Look at the braceros, bro. Why do they even call them braceros? They're brazudos way. They're the ones with the strongest arms way. That program was only supposed to be like a 4-year program because the manpower in the U.S. was short because of the world wars and all the men that got killed during 1 and 2, the world wars. So they come and they say the Mexicanos, hey, we're gonna pay you guys pretty good. We're gonna promise you some things, which they didn't deliver. And instead of a 4-year thing, it turned into like a 22-year thing way. So the raza became the movie Mi Familia talks about it. The movie Mi Familia, the mom got deported in those immigration raids. I just seen Fools Gone Wild posted today. Okay, it happened, like 100 years ago. It happened 100 years ago, but it did happen. And so it talks about it. So we're the hardest working way. But again, that's just me. I'm being biased. I'm Mexican. Mexican. I'm being biased. I gotta tell the truth. Central Cal. That's right, my boy. Hey, Central Cal? Did you see? I got a boat way. I got a boat. The engine doesn't work, but it has a trailer way. You know anyone that wants a boat? Let me know. It's located in Greenfield way. It's on a flip house. So sometimes they just get up and leave shit. They cash out or they leave shit and they don't care. I got a boat way. I don't know if you know anyone that wants a boat way. Now that you popped in the comment section. County votes can take a couple days. Amiga, come on, Darlene. Let's not. Okay, there's certain things I gotta put a halt to. Gente, Just look at the last results, Darlene, before 2020. 11:38. I saw him. I just saw him. 11:59, close to midnight. There was a 2 a.m. That was 45. 45 when he beat Hillary. That was at 2 a.m. So 4 out of the last 5 have been within hours. And the one 2020 has been the only 4. Let's just not make 4 days the norm. Imagine those are 4 days of can stress the hell out some people. They're ready to pull the trigger on the house. They're already pre-approved. They're waiting for the interest rate to go down. They're ready to pull the trigger, and they're on hold now for more days when they've already been waiting 4 years. Again, that's just I'm a numbers guy. You know what I'm talking about. But let's not normalize that. I'm not saying you aren't either. Birds in the casa ranch stuff. That's right, my boy. Mass deportation. Dang. Shit. I mean, that breaks my heart, man. It breaks my heart. And when there's pages that share videos of moms getting taken. This was one video went viral in San Diego. The mom got taken out of her house. They pulled her to the van and it was probably during an election year because that's the only time they give a rats. That's crazy, man. I'm not for that. I'm not for that. I mean, I don't even put that much on Obama for doing the cages, even though it sounds bad, because I know he had an overflow problem because crime was spiking through the roof during his administration. And they just told him, we don't have any room. What do we do? Makeshift facilities. What are those? Fuck, they look like dog cages. I don't even, it could have been he had that because it was a bubbling problem. But it's bad that he did do it. O sea, they could attach that to his presidency. That's why right now, they're not showing any cages right now, but they're still there. But have you seen a cage in the last 4 years? I'll hold. Republic. Stop. Hey, that's crazy, man. Hey, you text me on the 204 number, Rising Warrior, and I'll send you back some links on who the founding members of that group were and who they voted for. It's a trip. But again, back then, it wasn't the same party as now. It was the party of JFK and all. They were hard workers, man, blue collars. There wasn't this anyone could be a woman thing. Your dog can be a woman, pretty much they're saying. Okay, let me know if my audio cuts off because I got to get on the road, gente. I got to get on the road. Bird's laughing. I know what he's laughing at. Only illegals dislike Trump. I don't know, but a lot of people that I talk to in the neighborhoods, they're like, "Si queremos que cambie las cosas." Okay, well, there's only one choice por cambio, and there's another choice for continue. Native, like, damn, man. But the natives wouldn't adopt the flag way. Maybe there's some people that see the flag and no le gusta way. Maybe they say the flag, like when they see a red hat, they get traumatized. All I want to say is this: when did it become when did it become an issue, or that the American flag had to be tied to one pinchy political party? How did that happen? And that's a L, major L. What do you mean? That's a major L. I'll put a U.S. hat on my son, my daughters. 4th of July, the mix. Tune in. We do every year. The Americano. That's a good one. Go back and listen to that 4th of July mix. Man, that's gonna make you play tackle football on the concrete. Is that good? Tackle football on the concrete. Supply Grunt 510. Damn, man. He came in here with the ammo locker. Ready to go, my boy. Tonight is going to be crazy no matter who wins. They're boarding up businesses in downtown Oakland. Damn. 510. Yeah, you're in the 510 way. I mean, again, it's normal. It's going to happen. But they got Prop 36 that is supposed to uh lock up finally these little rioters in like the cookies facility where you're from. They just put that cookies facility up, burner. That's his multi-million-dollar brand. They put that cookies facility up and the own people fucked it up. And it's like, damn, we can't have shit. Come on, man. We need to do better, man. But anyways, that's not happening in Salinas. Hey, no. You try to break in one of the Razas panaderias over here. You even try to get close to one of these street vendors and try something funny. They go start whistling. You're gonna start hearing Chicano nicknames. Joker, payaso, chucho. I'm just kidding. I'm having fun. It's election day. I'm not pushing politics. It always is a conversation starter. I posted something that Joe Rogan said. Everyone has an opinion about it, but did he call it? Was that a plan? And Risky was saying, well, and I told him, well, I mean, if it was a proven plan, way that they were handing over feria, bank accounts, EBT cards to people, what would you think about it after it was proven? It's crazy. That's all I say is crazy. You guys want to argue they should be here, they should not. That's on you. I'm not trying to control anyone's future. It is what it is. Whatever deck of cards you got dealt with in life, you had to deal with them. You were born here, you were born there, you know. That's why the Apostle Paul said, by the grace of God, I am what I am. I didn't choose to be Chicano. By the grace of God, I'm a Chicano. I'm just kidding. Miss Patty Sanchez, I appreciate you, Amiga. God bless you. It's election night. The beautiful, smoking, sexy, hot wife is with her friends. She wants to have an election party. The wife is off the chain. She was wearing this outfit, which I'll let her post. Actually, she's gonna be live on the channel tomorrow. If you want to tune in, we got that yin and yang conversation. It's pretty interesting, for the least. Latinos are not Mexican, but neither are. Oh man, hey, we would have already threw chingazos way a couple times, man. That me and you, like primos that get buzzed and just disagree on shit and put on the boxing gloves and sit back, play dominoes, and then another one, right? So I agree with half your statement, and I disagree with the second half. That when it comes to Chicano, that is something we're born into. When it comes to Mexicano, it's our blood. It's not really the nationality, though. I am a citizen of Mexico. I'm a dual citizen. It's the blood that pumps through my veins. And then the undeniable experience that I grew up the first 13 years going to summers in Michoacan and Jalisco. So for someone to look me in the face and tell me that I'm not Mexican, oh, it wouldn't happen. Is what I'm saying. Wait. But anyways, that's funny. Wait, that's funny. Chicanos are not Mexican. You mean labels? Yes. How many labels are there? 30, 50, 100? Go ahead, man. Double label me up, triple label me up. It's all good. And then as far as on the Americano side, I went to school with half of the kids were güeros with blonde hair. Half of the kids blue eyes. Eric's and Claire's and Debbie's and Donna's. See, that's what happened when the braceros came over. The Mexicans went right in the communities, and then the Debbie's and Donna's started looking at the Mexicans, and they're like, these Chicano boys are cute. But remember Donna's dad? Damn it. Remember Donna's dad when he got mad when Richie knocked on the door? And the few seconds the door opened, you heard him yelling, he looks like a damn cholo. Then he died. That was gotcha, man. Double up for the first time. That's right. I appreciate you, my boy. Who cares about her race? Trump said Obama wasn't born here. Damn, man. Politics, huh? They lie and shit. I'm not saying no one's not a liar, amiga. Politics and lies go together. Politics and lies go together. I never said they don't. I never said they don't. Mikey, my primo is a mega supporter. He didn't believe in COVID. Finding his daughter dead with COVID. Cero pedo. It's fucking, it is a flu way. The first strain was the hardest way. I got hit. I think I got it twice. The first strain, I told my wife I barely sat up on the edge of the bed way. I felt like I had a 5% charge on a cell phone. I felt zapped. My wife's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't feel good." And then I went to the kitchen way and I tried to eat and drink something with no taste in my mouth. They said that first wave was the hardest. The second was lighter. The third is here. And now the CDC says it's a flu, like people said from the beginning. And it is something tangible. I'm not saying it. I never said it wasn't anything. And people argue that it comes from a lab way and that it's a very devious plan. You'll hear that on a lot of doom and gloom podcasts. Way. It's crazy. I mean, what I said, that's right, cabrón. That's right. Everything I said, I own that shit. I say everything I say. And if I say something that I need to apologize, I'll apologize like a grown ass man. I'm not beyond that. I'm human, way. We miss it sometimes, Risky. Howard Chicano's not Mexican like me. He's talking about Risky. I could be wrong. Or the only thing we know each other is on the internet. He's like a Mexican nationalist. That means he's on the U.S. side, but he's a proud Mexican. Proud to the pinche, los huevos, mexicano, hasta el pinche tope, güey. I get it. My father, 100%, showed that to me all my life. A man's man. Take no shit. Had the Chenta sideburns, all that shit. My dad was a collector. He had ammo lockers. I got a little bit upset. I said, man, mom told me, when he passed away, this is a Mexican custom, costumbre. When my dad passed away, my mother called his three brothers. His three brothers, they came and they got the pinche, the Belices, the gun collections. I was like, damn, I couldn't even save one? Shit. I couldn't even have one, man. The uncles took all the cuetes from 2024. Hey, cast your vote and just own it, way. I'm tired of people just fucking not owning it. I know there's some men for Kamala. I said, I'll give you a t-shirt. No one wants to comment it because someone will screenshot the comment. That's fucked up. In one comment, you'll end your YouTube career. No, you always just maybe use another email address. Oh man, that's crazy. And say, yeah, I'm a man for Kamala. I own that shit. I'll put a Chicano Tube logo on it though. I wasn't tripping on that. Question: if you're voting for Trump, is it because you're a Republican because of Trump? What he represents? It was just because of the economy, amiga. To be completely honest, 100%. It was because of the economy the last 4 years. And when he was just the track record, I remember I used to have an office where I would just watch the city council meetings, and the public access cable, and I would always see this. What was the name of the guy, man? He was a bald head, Gavacho dude who had a lot of knowledge, financial knowledge. Not Dave Ramsey. Um, this stock market guy, right? S&P breaking record. S&P, it was a 55-day record. Like the number, they were showing it every day. 55th day record and all this stuff. And that's it. It's that. Now there's more money for down payment assistance. Now there's more money for first-time home buyers. And of course, there's more money even for government programs. I'm not saying don't cut them out. Imagine cutting income tax. That's a crazy one, man. That's crazy. No income tax. Wow. That's crazy, man. FDT, we know what you mean, way. We know what you mean, way. There was a song. A lot of people heard the song, and that's why they said that. And I get it. People are timid, the mob. What is the mob gonna think? Can't be the only one at the pinchy familia gathering that likes Trump or whatever. Now that's done, man. The raza's always had backbone. Now we're just like, fuck yeah, man. Mike Tyson. Someone said Elon Musk, Owens, and I forgot one. Oh, Rogan. Those three IQs are like 2,000. Those three IQs are like 2,000. No, I'm just kidding. I think you can only have what, like a 450? Is that the highest? Times three would only be like 13, something 50. Nope, Arlene Aragon is correct. He has said that and worse. Well, you can't drop the clips, way. I don't think they This is a YouTube chat where he can drop the clips and we can talk about it because we're not in Chicano headquarters. We're gonna have to wait to drop clips. But again, yeah, it's happening now, gente. And so it's gonna be over by the nighttime. Hopefully, it's a fair one. They count it out, and that's it. And it's a wrap, man. Copy and paste in the morning. I don't believe so. I believe it's gonna be a different economy, and that's it. That's it. And since they're gonna put him on the podium for 5 years for 5 days a week, the ones that hate him will get a lot of content out of it. The reporters are happy as fuck right now. The reporters are happy as fuck because they're about to get a shitload of content. Because the racist thing will start right away. That'll be 5 days a week. The assault charges, all the NDAs that he did, that the same shit that they did for 4 years and 16 will start again. Maybe 4, 5 indictments. Maybe they'll indict him another 4. Maybe he'll have 40 something felonies, and shit like that. So yeah, it's politics. It's dirty. What are you gonna do though? He could be on the fucking. All right, you guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. Rest in peace, Fernando Valenzuela. Absolutely to the legend, Dan. The legend. Los Angeles Lodge, a big piece right there. And then people bring up the history of the Dodger Stadium. Some gacho history. Maybe we'll talk about that. It's not my stadium. Maybe we'll have Cholo Trucker to come on and we'll talk about Dodger Stadium. And Trump, stay away. We know who you're voting for, way. Everything blue, huh? Men for Kamala or what, way? JB Bustos, there's a t-shirt where say, Mikey, I own that shit. I'm a man for Kamala. Send me my t-shirt. You comment that way, hit me up. I'll put a Chicano tube on there. But it's gonna say men for Kamala and it's gonna be QUE. It's not gonna be KAM way. Okay. Disclosure. Oh, I ate a breakfast burrito at Jalicense way. They put everything. They put sausage, tocino, huevo, chorizo. They put papa, jamon, everything. Send pictures. That's right. All right, you guys. Live on Chicano Street. What about Salinas, Chinatown? I met with a guy who's selling 2 properties down there. They came off the market. He couldn't sell them. People don't want to buy them because of the location. The city's made offers on them, but he's not selling right now because he just wants to see, what's going to happen tonight. Again, another person waiting to make a move, trying to fucking see what's going to happen tonight. It shouldn't be like that, man. We shouldn't be going from waiting for a bad economy to get to a good economy and a bad economy and a good economy. It should be like, keep the shit in the US, keep businesses here, open more up, cut taxes, cut regulations, make it easier for people to get a higher wage, make college affordable, instead of the border. Well, I'll hold a lot of homeless in Califas. You ain't lying, brother. And they go to the cities that offer the most resources. But I mean, that's just the truth. Yeah, oh, me too. But if religion and work solved everything, but it does not. But it's been around since the beginning of time, way. Been around since the beginning of time. You're never gonna do it with politics. You're never gonna do it with religion. Ever. Never, never, never. Just like the barrio stuff too, unfortunately. 60, 80, 100-year neighborhoods. You got people saying the barrio this, the barrio. The sad thing is they're fucking teaching their kids that. Instead of instilling in them self-esteem, you're good, you can do anything, there's no limits. You want to be the president? Who do you want to be, mija? They fucking teach them the barrio. Oh, Kazi, the cane corso. That's right. Hey, cane corsos are some of the best defender dogs. Period. You want a defender dog for your property, especially if you have a ranch style property? Pinchi cane corso. That's the dog you need. That dog will protect, man. Hold on. All right, you guys. I'm gonna wrap this one up live on Chicano Tube. I appreciate you guys. I'll tap in with you guys from a whole nother world, mañana, man. I appreciate you guys that tuned in. Our Latinos, Mexicanos, it's a separate thing. Fat Joe, Leguizamo, whoever wants to say anything, we know. Keep us out of it. We can go ahead and speak definitely for ourselves. You guys, I'll let you guys go, and I'll see you with Miss Chicano Tube tomorrow night. It's gonna be a special one, so tune in tomorrow night with Miss Chicano too. Remember what I always say? Remember what I always say. Beautiful linda raza. In the end, all you got is the memories.